Hello, Dory O'Neill here, and we're ready for part two, which is anxiety grounding technique. That is a major addition to anxiety coping skills. So this is the follow-up of how to take the information that you began to learn yesterday in yesterday's guided meditation, and how to actually take what you've learned, those 6 important key happy moments, and put them into action. So in a moment, after I finish explaining how to actually use anxiety grounding techniques to remove the feelings of anxiety from your persona, I'm going to share with you something that's very exciting and that's going to be a cornerstone of your goal to eliminate anxiety from all areas of your life. So let's get started. So in summary, yesterday we did the first part, which was teaching you a technique on how to relax and how to identify 6 very happy moments in your life. And yes, this is day 2, and you should have practiced what you learned yesterday, today, earlier, or after this session. And remember, you need to do that a total and a minimum of 3 additional days of practicing what you learned in part 1, which is to identify 6 moments of your life. Moment 1 was from when you were a very young child. Moment 2 was also from when you were under the age of 12. Moment 3 was a happy moment that you remember from your teen years. And number 4 was also a happy moment from your teen years. Memory 5 was from your point at starting as a young adult. And 6 is any time thereafter or even before, if it's important to you. So a lot of times when people are experiencing anxiety, severe anxiety, or even mild anxiety, it can be overwhelming, and it can get to a point where you start to feel dark. You start to feel like anxious and nervous and uncomfortable in situations. But everybody, regardless of their past, regardless of their background, has moments in their life where they were exceptionally happy. They have moments in their life that just makes everything seem perfect. They have moments where someone has gone out of their way to treat them in a special way, or that they've experienced something that has really touched their emotional being at a very, very high level. And those moments are golden moments. So in yesterday's lesson, we identified 6 golden happy moments that go into your memory Rolodex. So this lesson is very easy and very simple once you embed those 6 memories into your emotional memory Rolodex. And the reason that you embed them in that imaginary Rolodex is so that you can draw upon them. So let's just use as an example, you're in a situation where you're feeling anxious, you have anxiety, and you're about to go into a grocery store and you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, you're a little bit nervous for whatever reason, and you just want to have more enjoyment going into the grocery store, buying your groceries, and leaving there feeling good. So how can you utilize what we learned yesterday to make that happen? So you're in the parking lot, you're sitting in your car, and all you have to do is just very briefly close your eyes, just for a moment, just for a moment. And you have within that golden memory revolver 6 beautiful memories, just like a revolver. You have that memory, number 1 memory that you can call upon from when you were a little kid. Or you could call upon memory number 2. And what I want you to do is go back in time to that moment and realize that happiness, realize that joy, realize it from memory 3. It doesn't have to be in order. Choose one that's appropriate at the time, because by now you've followed the 3-day technique of embedding those into the core component of your mind so that they could be easily drawn upon. And as you're sitting in that car, as you're taking a moment with your eyes closed, just bring up any one of those 6 memories and have those feelings, have those sensations. And as you recreate those sensations, feel the anxiety just leaving your persona. Feel that anxiety being replaced with that joy of that memory. And if you have to call on an additional memory of any one of the 6 or even another one, but I recommend that you stick with those 6 core memories. Allow that feeling. Takes anywhere from 15 to 60 seconds to allow that feeling to just envelop your body, your entire persona. Put a smile on your face. Realize what's happening. Realize how you felt in that moment, and allow your breathing to slow down a little bit. Allow the anxiousness of the impending moment when you enter the store to just disappear and be replaced by that beautiful memory. Just allow it to overwhelm you with joy, happiness. Think about it. Think about it. And now imagine yourself with that memory going forward, walking into that store with that memory on your mind, walking through the aisles and seeing and feeling the experience with the lingering effects of remembering that happy moment from your past, and realizing that you can take any moment in your future and draw upon that superpower of any of the memories coming to your being from those memories of the past, and elevating you into a situation where you feel great, you feel empowered, and those magic memories, those 6 core memories, any one of them can replace the feelings of anxiety with feelings of confidence, feelings of joy, feelings of happiness. And if you have to take more than 60 seconds, that's okay. There's no rules here. Take more than 60 seconds. Just experience the joy. That's how simple this technique is. So take the core memories that we've established yesterday. They're unique to you. When you're feeling anxious at any time, just take a moment and close your eyes and use that technique to bring those memories to bear. Yes, it is possible, if it's not practical, to close your eyes, to just daydream a little bit with your eyes open if you're in a public set of circumstances, and just remember those memories just for 30 seconds. You know, if you have to leave a social environment and go to a restroom or go to a place where you can be private, that's okay too. But remember, that's a superpower that you have. And that's how simple it is to take yesterday's lesson And the tools that you've used, it's important that you do the 3 days, and it doesn't end with 3 days. You can practice, recreate that situation over and over again. If it takes you, 6 times to get that embedded into your mind, into that golden Rolodex, that's fine too. And that will be a method and an anxiety grounding technique that will stay with you forever. And yes, you can build upon that technique as well by adding more memories to your bank, more memories that will help you overcome feelings of anxiety. So I hope you enjoyed this part 2, anxiety grounding technique. I hope this anxiety grounding technique will help you improve your anxiety coping skills. And remember, inside of Simplized Health, there's a lot more information that you can get if you share Simplized Health with others, and that's information on that's available below this video. I'm going to ask you to leave a comment on your experience, on what you think of this technique, how it's helped you, how it brought you those moments of joy when you did the exercises to embed them. And remember, you actually have to practice this. You actually have to practice putting those 6 memories into your memory Rolodex so that they're there for you. So make sure you do that. Now, I'd like you to also subscribe, if you haven't done so, to our video and our YouTube channel, because when you do that, you'll be helping others get access to this information that will help them overcome this challenge of dealing with anxiety. So please do that. And in our next video, we're going to cover anxiety as it relates to relationships. And so that video, we're going to cover things that relate to anxiety that's created by romantic relationships, by personal friendship relationships, and I think you're going to find that to be very empowering. My name's Dory O'Neill. I hope you enjoyed today's part 2 anxiety grounding technique, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.